might discuss the empire along the way.
The empire, is that the cricket empire?
Is het dat ooit zo machtige Britse Rijk dat elke Brit de greatness of Britain met de moedermelk meegaf? Dat wil ik weten.
Imperialism, part of it was spreading religion.
Yeah. Of course, that's how you keep them down.
Yeah.
You tell them that you're better than them.
Yeah.
And your God's the best God. And,
That's
of course they think, we never knew that. God,
Thank you for coming by.
That's wonderful.
But can
Yes,
you...
and if we follow their religion, of course, they'll treat us fairly and love and adore us like they do themselves.
Yeah. Well...
Verder naar het noorden, naar Stirling, dat een sleutelrol speelde in het Empire.
How is your health now?
I'm getting over that cold.
Yeah, because you had a bit of feverish...
Yeah, I did, yeah. Hot and cold chills.
Yeah. That's over now?
It's over.
The downside of imperialism is war, because mostly you have to conquer a country before you can occupy it.
And who does the fighting?
And who does the fighting? Who does the fighting?
Well, it's usually the lower classes, isn't it, that are piled in the front. But the British had a strange way with it too, that the officers would be right up in there, right up in the front. And so that's kind of a way that the hoity-toity upper classes were kind of respected, because they had to be brave.
Yes.
Had to be. Or else this class system wouldn't have worked.
Yes, I see.
Right? It would not have worked if they were all a load of weaselly cowards. I mean, Nelson put himself, when he was killed, I mean, that last battle, Trafalgar, he wore his full outfit, every medal he had. He made himself a target. Yeah. And that achieved tremendous respect in Britain, and it's still here to this day.
Yeah.
That was a remarkably bold thing to do.
Yeah, you have to admire that. Yeah.
No, I do. I admire bravery.
Yeah. Well, bravery is not something foolish.
Of course it is. Of course it is. It's the ultimate madness.
Yeah.
Hello, poor people.
John, een piraat in hart en nieren, kan niet wachten om de kanonnen te omhelzen die hij in de verte ziet staan. Hij kiest voor de westelijke flank, ik ontferm me over de oostvleugel. Van hieruit zag Braveheart de Engelsen komen die uit waren op zijn vel en op zijn Schotland. De verovering van de wereld begon voor Engeland in de eigen achtertuin. Wales en Ierland gingen al voor de bijl, alleen Doedelzakland ontbrak nog. De Engelsen belegerden Stirling Castle tot ze er moe van werden.
Michael, this is my first time at Stirling Castle.
Well, first of all, John, welcome to the castle. It's the finest castle in all of the country, as you can see.
I do not doubt it. Look at that.
Look at this one. When all this part here we see in front was built in the 1500s by King James IV of Scotland.
Yeah.
One of our monarchs here. This building, just beyond the wall, is a royal palace here, very ornate. You can see all these statues carved by French stonemasons in the 1500s, just beyond here. It is a fantastic sight. As I said, the best castle in the country, I think.
Yeah, this is one of the things I love most about Britain is we have buildings this old and they're still there.
Yeah. This is the Great Hall, yeah.
And what went on in there?
Well, this is where the Stuart kings and queens would host their, all their parties.
Party poop ravers, I mean, these people really did party.
Yeah, they did.
Can we see it? Can we go in?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Just through here, John.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
Yeah, we'll just come in here and have a look at the interior of the Great Hall. Just come in this way, look at that big, huge door.
Hello.
Now,
God.
check that out. All newly restored, back to how it looked in the 1500s. It looks fantastic.
Just brilliant atmosphere. Oh, that'd be a toilet, wouldn't it? Yes.
Exactly.
Can I have a sniff? Royal poo. Nothing quite like it. Which one would the king be on?
This one with the lion here.
Yes, well, of course.
Of course.
Shut up, you. Bloody women, they talk too much anyway. Fantastic, yes. I will now party myself to death.
Look, quite the park there.
It's not a bad thing when you're the king, is it? Except everybody else wants to be. Well,
This
The
area.
English and Scotch may have fought over it, but Mr. Rotten's now having a piece of it. Yes, I'll take it.
So the whole castle would have been this colour at one time. Think of, 500 years of weather damage and pollution, it would darken the stone right down. But this is all restored back to its former glory, how it looked.
Oh, I'm really pleased you did that for me.
It's fantastic. Offer your special visit. Yeah.
Sandblasted just before I arrived.
There you go. And if we just take a step up here, and just take a look at this.
Oh, I have to touch a cannon, see? I'm a Gunners fan.
Gunners.
Arsenal. Scotland's a stunning country, isn't it? Look at that landscape. It really is. Yeah, Egyptian pyramids. Rubbish.
Compared to this.
Yeah, you got Scottish Castle. That's where it's at. Terrific. I want one. I really do want to become a member of the royal family and cause murders, rape and pillage throughout the countryside, and ban Christianity. Do us all a favour.
Waar hangt John uit, vraag ik mij af. Hij kan zich niet echt onopgemerkt voortbewegen in dat volle plunje van hem. Maar ik ruik hier al patchouli, dus de kleine moet in de buurt zijn. Uit respect voor John slepen deze punkpipers hem mee voor een doedelzakversie van Anarchy in the UK.
You done us proud. That was something horrible. Mark.
Well done.
Mark, we brought you.
I would find you back.
Proper pipe playing. I didn't think you'd get that one down. Right? Powerful stuff. Really brought the castle to life. I was chuffed with that caterwaul.
Did they rehearse?
Apparently, if that was one of my songs, I've yet to recognise it. That was as bad as my first rehearsal. But at the same time, it was beautiful.
I thought so, yes.
Beautiful.
Almost moving, I thought.
Very much so.
Because they were so devoted to what they were doing. Especially the young kids. Probably didn't really understand what
they
it was
were
all
thrilled.
about. Yeah.
No, they understood enough. And that's Johnny Rotten.
Yeah.
They understood that, and they wanted that, and that's their culture.
Yeah.
And so they combined the two, and they did it quite well. They see nothing wrong with that at all. So I'm part of the culture here.
Yeah.
If that's a good or bad thing, that's for, some cynic historian from Belgium to decide.
Yes. I will give that some thought.
John wil vast graag kennis maken met deze man in het blik. Als een knol maar niet te hard schrikt.
Come on, Johnny. Come on. It's the fastest horse in the whole world. Come on. Get a move on. Gee up, Shawnee. Come on, Shawnee. What is it I do to get her to jump, to move forward? Walk on, Shawnee. Get a move on. Gee up, Shawnee.
Come, Shawnee.
Come on. God, I found a nag that won't move.
What's his or her name?
Shawnee.
Shawnee.
Yes.
Hello, Shawnee.
Hi.
Can I introduce to my friend Jefficus, who is a centurion in the Roman army?
Jefficus, do you Jefficus in the field?
Looks very much like it.
Well, this is my first time on a horse, so talking to a tin can is a bit strange. Are you a Heinz 57 variety? Or what kind of a centurion is that?
I am simply a centurion in the Roman army. Yeah.
Look, you're trying to make out my horse is as tame and as daft as a brush. It's not, it's a killer. I'm telling you, it's the wildest beast ever known. The last time I was this high, it was illegal, and I fell off. I was on stage.
But this is a rather small horse, isn't it?
Yeah. Can you open my packet of smoking kills, Mark?
Smoking kills?
Yes.
Also, it damages your sperm.
Does it
And
now?
decreases fertility.
Yes. Well, I fail to see why that would be bothering our government.
They should be glad. They should subsidise
Yes,
you.
less of them sort.
Also, yeah, damage your sperm, sorry.
Yeah, right. Well, what do you think riding around on a horse just did? That was fantastic, though. My legs are shaking.
Because you were clinging to the horse.
Not really. You know, I've had wider things than that between my legs.
You did?
Oh, no, what am I saying now?
Voor het eerst op onze reis is John als eerste uit te veren en voor ik het besef heeft hij me bij de lurven.
Up and down here, 450 feet in this old shaft. Over 200 years old, this shaft, nice and steady.
Yeah. Bit like a medieval dungeon, really, isn't it?
Door een 200 jaar oud tocht gaat reizen in een stalen rammelkast is niks voor mij.
It's not very deep. Up! Setting off.
It's all right.
Listen! Going down.
London Underground.
Yeah.
Het gaat met een rotvaart naar beneden. Mijn respect voor de mijnwerkers groeit per vallende meter.
This way, please.
Bij de eerste halte, 450 voet diep, begin ik te duizelen. Ik heb zuurstof nodig en daglicht en veel en wel nu meteen. John kan deze expeditie best alleen aan.
How far do some of these tunnels actually go?
Well, there's miles and miles and miles of tunnels.
So you could technically get to Leeds from here.
You could, but it's all flooded now.
Right. Who's watching us? You know what? This is like what being a termite must be like.
Well,
It's the closest you can feel to being one.
can you see that stone?
Yeah.
You bring wood in and you set these bars, they're props. And if you're tempted to have a stretch, you'd be killed.
Yeah.
Well, of course, in them times, you got badly injured, it could be worse because you couldn't work. If you couldn't work, you couldn't eat.
Yeah. It's not for the tall, is it? I've been in pub basements that look worse than this. Oh, Jesus.
If you look down there, where it's shining back at you, that's coal seam. And there's a bloke there chipping away. There's a woman here, can you see that she's a woman? Bender.
Brenda's got knockers.
She's got no top on either, so...
Nipples are erect,
Thank
and she's
you.
enjoying her work.
Well...
She's on all fours too, it's the best position, isn't it? These things get forgotten.
And this went on until we got first law about mining. The important date to remember was 1842. So with the new Queen Victoria on throne in 1842, we got first law. It took women and moving little kids out.
Yeah. So somebody showed some care.
Having got rid of women, you beast of burden, if you like.
Yeah.
We've got horses.
Come on, Shawnee. Come on. I think I prefer the women. Although I have ridden a pony.
So when you were working with ponies, out of consideration for ponies, they put railway tracks down, which you can see here.
All right, you know, the women got their hands and knees and the pony's got a railway track.
If it's burning bright, well, you're never good at school.
No,
Science then. What's it burning up out of atmosphere?
I haven't got a clue.
Begins with O.
Oliver.
Oxygen. It's burning oxygen up, isn't it?
Hey, sir, can I have some more?
No.
Education, that is.
Tony Blair.
No, that's Tony Blair. I'm going to say the contrary.
This shows you your light. It's burning up oxygen.
Yeah.
So it's showing you that. If it grows dull and struggles to burn, what do you think?
I think get the fuck out of here as quickly as you possibly can.
This is a drift. Goes down deeper.
Is the myth true that mines were uneconomical?
They went from like 170 pits to 50 pits in about 5 years. They were shutting them every week. That was Mrs Thatcher's legacy.
Yes, that's right. Are the stocks there though?
I would imagine there's more coal left underground than ever's been extracted.
Yeah.
There's still plenty left. There's loads left here, but it's not economical. It's only in small bits. It's been heavily worked.
Yeah.
There's all new coal fields all over. Come day at race when price is right, and it can open again. But we'll have nobody that can do it.
Fifth floor, ladies' lingerie. You know, Empire, you'd always think Queen Victoria.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
You do, and so there is all of that. And was I knocking the Empire? Yeah, because I didn't like the ugliness of what they did with that. When they went off and conquered foreign parts, I mean, they really did treat the natives very poorly.
Yeah.
Right, they did.
The price was high.
Yeah.
Especially a price to be paid by the people that got colonized and exploited.
And actually by the British people themselves, because I mean we're seeing like the work mills and things. I mean, slavery was very rampant here.
Yeah.
And I don't care what they call it, it's what it was slavery.
Yeah.
So the actual real citizens didn't benefit. Oh, it's the passing place. Shall we pass out?
Welcome to Blenheim Palace. This is the private home of the 11th Duke of Marlborough.
Look at these lovely soldiers. Oh,
I never heard that when I was young.
Oh, they're great.
This is a portrait of our 9th Duchess, the present Duke's grandmother. She was an American girl. She was married for her money. The marriage was entirely arranged between her mother and the 9th Duke. We can just walk down the corridor here and go to...
Good old Yankee dollars. Who's this very sad woman?
This lady is the sister-in-law of Winston Churchill. Her nickname was Goonie. But she was also the lady that gave Winston Churchill his first box of paints, because he started painting at the age of 49. As you might know, he has done quite a bit of painting.
Yeah, I've seen he painted a lot better than Hitler. Fucking China. It says so right there. Fucking blunk to China. Great collection of foreign goodies.
Yes.
I'm particularly interested in British things.
British things. Well, of course, the whole reason that this palace is here is because it was a British general who was at the head of an Anglo-Dutch army that got together with the Austrian Imperial Army that defeated the French for the first time in a long time.
Yes, that's right.
And that was the great victory, and it was a very important victory for...
Tell them the name of this victory.
It was the battle at Blenheim.
I think a good cigar is what we need right now.
If the British Empire and its Commonwealth last for 1,000 years, men will still say this was their finest hour.
Oxfordshire, we hebben het gehaald. We hebben er honger van gekregen en we willen wel eens wat anders dan steak en kidney pie. John is opvallend goed geluimd. De frek wil me zelfs trakteren.
Hello, poor people. That was a mad talk. Watching bunny rabbits talking about the Empire. You know, I thought, where's my gun? I fancy rabbit stew.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can order it in a restaurant, so...
Yeah, but I couldn't kill anything. But I could if I wanted to eat. I see a difference in it. I couldn't kill for sport.
Yeah.
Or the Empire.
Yeah.
Right, welcome to the curry house.
This is a curry house.
Very fine British tradition, Mark, is curry eating and 200 pints of lager.
Yeah.
Curry is so British now.
Yeah.
I think it's from the days of the Empire. The British soldiers brought it back, and of course Indian immigrants brought it over with them.
Yeah.
And curry really combined out the two cultures quite beautifully.
Let's try this then.
Bung that down neck, lad.
Okay, I will.
Like a fine wine, it matures with age.
So it's really amalgamated into the British culture too.
As indeed it always should. I mean, this is an island, and it's a seaport island, with things coming in and out all the time.
Yeah.
You know, it's a combination of what we've nicked off everyone else.
Yeah. So. You need Indian music when you're
Well,
eating.
it beats Britney Spears.
Well, everything beats Britney Spears. So.
I'd like to beat her with a big stick. I can't bear that twaddle. What do you think, Mark?
I like it, but it's a bit spicy.
Yeah, the Vindaloo is severe hot. My tongue now is swelling. I feel like I've just licked out a volcano.
Yeah. Oh, is that what you get when you lick out a volcano?
But the sinuses are definitely clearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. It's,
Right.
in fact, it's...
I feel like a Wagnerian opera coming on.
Oh, no.
Brunhilda.
Hot?
Wow, that's a challenging number.
Oh, you're getting better.
Oh, yeah.
You know what you should do when it's hot? You shouldn't drink. You should eat bread. Eat bread.
Ik ben John dankbaar dat hij mij via de maag duidelijk maakt dat het Empire in Engeland een multiculturele natie heeft nagelaten. De Britten eten de curry zelfs heter hier dan in India. Het imperiale avontuur heeft ook de Engelsen zelf dichter bij elkaar gebracht.
I haven't had a good curry in a long, long time.
Oh, yeah. This is spicy as well.
John vraagt me of we na zoveel imperialisme de Rolls Royce niet beter dumpen. Daar heeft hij een punt en dus wordt onze tocht naar de hoofdstad straks onze laatste rit in de Rolls. John en ik hebben samen duizenden kilometer afgelegd in een bankstel op wielen en elkaar niet eens de schedel ingeslagen. Meer zelfs, op een paar brandgaten in het lederen interieur na is ook de auto nog intact. Ik zie doortastendheid, koppigheid en zelfverzekerdheid bij mijn vriend John, ook als de camera er niet bij is. Dat behoort vast tot het DNA dat in iedere Brit is geslopen door die eeuwen Empire heen.
I bet you want some of that. Go on, dig in, don't be shy.
Er valt nog een allerlaatste stuk greatness op te spitten. En dus gaan we door. Als het moet, tot onze tong gelooid raakt van nog 1000 porties hete vindaloo.